Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.
MSD Productions.
7 Mile Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, bulling, Mark. Look at me, fooling, Mark. Ladies and gentlemen, help me out, Mark. Your host, Mr. Detroit, on the Detroit.
Right.
There we go. Thank you, Mark. On the Detroit Stand Up Podcast. How y'all doing out there on this beautiful day that everybody in the state of Michigan should know how to goddamn drive? I don't know what's going on, man. Snow should not be a fear factor in the state of Michigan, especially in Detroit.
I mean, you already know them the vibes, though.
Yeah, definitely vibe. I think them the scary vibes. I don't know why. It's snow every year, man. It's snow every year. We shouldn't keep doing the same thing.
This is the first drop of snow, though. First real.
God, we've been like me and
See,
you.
it's like Detroit people don't know what the fuck they want, right? All this motherfucking winter, it's just like, oh, it ain't no snow. The first fucking 8 ball of snow to hit the ground. Now
That's a little
oh my
razzle
God,
dazzle.
it's snow, oh my God.
I'm like, damn, man.
I didn't think it was gonna happen because they said it was gonna get snow the other day. We
Right.
got like a sniff of it, like it wasn't no.
It skipped us.
Yeah.
And it definitely did. The Chuck Gatica and what's the fine lady on Channel 7? I can't think of her name.
Can't think of her name.
They totally they jacked it up and everything. I mean,
That's per usual.
yeah, because they don't know what the hell they talking about. And then when it show up, damn, it showed up though.
Yeah, it's out there a little bit. It ain't terrible, but
Because it was just good just like 40 hours ago. Now it's like
40 hours ago.
yeah, 40 hours ago.
yeah, 40
40 ball.
ball.
I think just about 5 hours ago.
Yeah.
Shit. But
Yeah.
at the same time, this is like we say typical of Michigan, man. It's only
pure
gonna be
Michigan.
it's only gonna be about what 5 inches and.
They said 6 1/4 or something like that.
Oh well, see.
What's up, T? How you doing?
All right.
Yo,
Michigan Wolverines won, all right?
you goddamn right, man. We national champs in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Respect it.
Slightweight cheaters, right, Mark?
Slideway cheaters.
Man.
Slideway cheaters.
Don't throw me in there.
Slightweight.
Oh yeah, slideway.
About that.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna take them championships away like they did the
not
5-5.
taking-
They
no,
ain't taking the
ain't
bitches away out.
taking the champions.
Fuck the 5-5.
They might. I think they might take away one Big Ten championship.
One?
If they vacate any wins,
Okay.
they may.
Okay. And Jim Harbaugh gone.
Jim Carr, he should be gone.
Definitely gone.
He should be.
He going to the Rams? He going
He
to
ain't going to the Rams.
Okay.
Chargers. I think he'll be a fool to go to, not Chicago, Carolina or something like that. But
and they were saying he probably won't go to Washington because Washington trying to get him to come there because it's a lot of head coaches that either fired or they resigned.
yeah,
Definitely ain't going to New England.
New England just hired Jared Mayo,
Okay.
that brother, the linebacker that used to play for him.
Right.
So that's a good hire for them.
Yeah.
I kind of thought they was gonna hire Mike Vrabel that got fired from Tennessee. So he'll probably end up. I think he should go to the Falcons.
Right.
They got a few weapons down there.
Yeah. See how smooth when we talk about sports, we ain't got no interruptions,
No interruptions. You know,
no rude interruptions. Oh, we talking about sports.
No huffing and puffing.
God damn,
Hey,
your
let's let
husband's
let's
supposed
let y'all
to be.
know we thinking about you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And then
What up, though, Cuddy?
weak ass Nick Saban got let go.
He did
got
not
fired.
get let go. Nick Saban retired.
Somebody knocked him off his head.
Nick Saban retired.
What,
and
he
they
40
hired
some
the,
years?
they hired the coach.
What's
from,
the 40 song, Mark?
Knocking at the light.
Somebody knocked Nick Saban at the light and everything. He might be rolling over in his grave right now.
rolling over his
Yeah,
head.
Nick Saban, yeah.
Nah, he retired.
Yeah, definitely,
And they hired the guy from Washington that just
Funny
got
how
his
teams-
ass
how
whooped by
David
Michigan.
tends to make people roll over in their grave that ain't even
Yeah.
dead yet.
Yeah,
Shit.
Yeah.
But you see the only people I'm targeting though, right?
Yeah, we know that.
I'm only targeting one group of people, guy.
Yeah.
One group of people. But anyway,
That's
yeah.
understood.
Rolling over in his grave right now. Who the hell put gold blue?
That's Matt.
That's Matt. Matthew Stafford, huh? Yeah.
Matt Harrington.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Good dude.
Yeah.
I don't know who he is.
Yeah.
But he a good
1,000 black people at
He
the University of
watching us.
Michigan.
dude. Is that? I meant to fact track that shit.
Yeah, no, my bad. 1,700, Mike. I'm being nice.
That's not my name.
Ike. Ike. 1,700 black people at the University of Michigan and everything.
I'm a
Fuck is
fact
we
check.
talking
I'ma
about,
fact check
man?
that.
And y'all cheering for the.
I'm cheering for the players.
Yeah, for the
black players.
Yeah. The only black players that's on the campus.
That's all right. No.
Y'all want to know? Y'all want to know a fun fact?
What's
Fun
a
fact, Mark, real quick.
There's another guy on the 7 Mile Radio Network that calls himself Mr. Detroit,
Is it?
and he's a Lions fan.
Oh, you're a real nigga.
I would love to get these two guys on the panel. And shit.
It can't be too Mr. Detroit.
It can't be. It can't be.
That's
He must have heard me and just wanted to just pick. But anyway, yeah, I ain't never heard. I think Mark just fucking with me,
I
guys.
ain't fucking with you, dog.
I think Mark just fucking with me. What's his name? It's another guy on the podcast named
He
Mr.
comes
Detroit.
on what, Tuesday? Him and you got a dude and a chick. Things done changed podcast. Period.
Yeah,
I ain't never seen him.
I seen it.
I ain't never seen him.
I've seen
He
him
can't
before.
be Mr. Detroit.
I mean,
He don't need the square footage in the city of Detroit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, square blocks and shit,
He don't need. He can't name me 5 mayors in the city of Detroit.
You don't know that, man. You gotta talk to that
I'm
man.
just running it off real quick and everything. See, when I took this title of Mr. Detroit, Mark got me going. When I took this title as Mr. Detroit, he don't even know the first Mr. Detroit that passed away, the original Mr. Detroit that the city council gave a plaque to.
Are you talking about coming in?
Nah,
talking about?
it was a dude that used to always walk around and see that they dressed up, right, Mark? Looking clean as hell. And then it just so happened, like I took on that form and everything, and he passed away.
Old dude used to strut around Shane Park, suited and
Booted all day, every day.
Oh, okay. R.I.P.
So,
man.
you know, mad love to him and everything. Y'all heard that new the Book of Clarence CD? About Jay-Z's movie?
No, I ain't seen it yet.
Okay.
Oh, the movie drop? Or are you talking about the album?
The movie and the album dropped today. I think the movie came out today and the album dropped today.
Oh, I'll probably go see it Tuesday.
And
You seen
Jay-Z.
the movie and the album already?
No, I just
Oh, I
seen
was about to say, goddamn.
no, the movie came out today.
Okay.
And then when I was at work, I seen the album had dropped.
Nigga, it came out today. Nigga, I had to work.
I was at work
shit
doing
with
my
kids,
research and everything because I like good music. So,
Okay.
you know, him and D'Angelo, Jay and D'Angelo got a 9-minute song.
It's too long.
See what I mean?
Hey.
Good music ain't never too
Fuck
long.
Fuck
One
is
of them
you
niggas
talking
is
about?
naked in the video.
Good
That's
music
all.
is never too long, man.
Mark, we ain't even have to bring that up, Mark.
I'm just saying. We don't want
What Mark say?
nothing.
God.
Okay, he slipped me too. Third eye open. Yeah, but yeah, the album is nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to it.
Lil Wayne got a joint on there called Hallelujah.
Okay.
That boy slap. I was proud of Wayne. Usually Wayne.
So I actually heard that D'Angelo and
Usually,
Jay was doing a whole
usually
album
Wayne what?
Huh? What you
I
say,
heard
Mark?
D'Angelo and Jay-Z was doing a whole album together, actually.
They should.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
Usually Wayne what?
Usually Wayne be on some trash shit because first of all, Wayne. Listen.
What?
Wayne be on some drug shit. It looked like he was sober for about a month, and he came on there because Lil Wayne his voice be fucked up, like he got something in his throat.
That's crazy. Pause.
Yeah, like he couldn't because the nigga do drugs all the time.
Okay.
So when you do drugs, you fuck yourself up.
Well, what are we talking about as far as his lyrics is concerned?
His
though?
lyrics-
He's a lyrical savant.
Okay. Don't talk about
He's-
shit.
He's one of the goats.
Got you.
The greatest.
Hey, listen. Hey. If that's what you want to say, the brother can be one of the greatest. As long as just don't put that white boy in that mother. Yeah, but Lil Wayne got a joint on there, and it's banging and everything.
Okay.
So, there's a couple artists that I didn't know that Jay had on there and everything. But when I seen this album and the movie, me, God Body, I'm on some other stuff. I had to remove myself and think about it. I said, this dude ain't nothing but mimicking Dame Dash.
Oh yeah.
But if you're going to mimic something, mimic one of the,
In what way is he doing that now, do you feel?
because Dame Dash was doing movies 10 years ago. Dame Dash was doing movies and art galleries 10 years ago. Dame Dash was writing books 10 years ago. Dame Dash was doing everything that Jay was doing, that Jay is doing now, that everybody like, oh man.
Yeah.
Jay was doing, Dame Dash was doing museums. Jay got a museum. When you rolling with them, them upper notch folks.
Upper echelon is the word I believe
Yeah, I was gonna let him slide, man.
Well,
Let him
help,
do what he
dude.
do, man.
Don't hold on. Don't
I mean,
do
you
that.
was in your flow. I was,
Help me out, man. Don't
I'm
look.
just saying, Mark did it. Mark got you.
Thank you, Mark.
I was,
Thank you.
I'm just
Thank
saying,
you.
I was gonna let
Ain't
you
sitting
know,
back like, yeah,
'cause we
go ahead,
under-
fuck
we
up, cause I
understood.
trip you, nigga.
No, I
Go
ain't
ahead. But Dame Dash, he my man and everything. And, I always got love for him, and I always think that Jay copied his style.
Jay stole from everybody.
Yeah, for sure. And listen, Jay's still my man. I just know how Jay cut.
She said, "What happened to the topic I came for? Who is this?"
See what I mean?
I told Dave about that shit.
Listen,
I said when you put the caption in, Dave.
you just don't listen. That person right there. You know how you go into, like you just don't go in. Okay, you just don't go in and start fucking. You gotta have foreplay.
Listen, bro.
So when this young lady or gentleman says,
it's a young lady.
okay, listen, I'm doing foreplay right now. I'm softening you up. So I need you to come in, listen to the voice of Mr. Detroit.
I don't condone the language being used right now.
Okay, we having a dialect.
Yeah,
before we go into it, because I don't want to be talking about the subject for 40 minutes and then it get dropped.
Like that all the time.
But I'm trying to, over the years I learned from Mark. You just don't go into it. You smooth right into it. That's all it is.
I mean, it's segues and shit.
Yeah. So when she looking for the topic, she looking for somebody just to jump on right now and just smash and dash. I'm a love maker. I'm not finna do that. You feel me? All right. Thank you.
She quite
okay.
looking for somebody to smash.
I'm just saying. She said, "Oh, somebody put okay." That's all I'm saying.
You here? We about to get it cracking.
I got you, but you just don't jump into it like that. I like to ask people how you doing, Ike. How you doing?
Nigga ask me shit.
Ike, how you feel today, Ike?
Hey, man, I'm blessed and highly favored per usual.
Yeah, there has to be a balance of masculine and feminine energy, right?
Yeah.
See, there's your segue, Dave. There you go.
Boom, that's what it's called.
See, that's too. See, Mark just jumping. He tongue kissing old Breezy. He got to walk it in, man.
Mad aggressive, bro.
Yeah, mad aggressive. But Ike, how you doing, man? How was your week?
It was a good week.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. I like my week.
Okay. Did the snow slow you up, Ike? Okay.
No, it sped me up.
Okay. Because everybody was scared of the snow, I assume, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I got shit to do. Move.
Okay. Anything you want to say or anything like that, or you want to talk about right now?
Yeah, we gonna talk about these Lions.
Okay.
Yeah,
what they doing on
man,
Sunday.
Before we get into it, man, I just want to, every show, man, for like the next week, man, I just got to say, rest in peace to Native Child Brown, man. If y'all haven't heard, man, the legendary rapper, man, Super MC, murdered his wife over the past week, man. And yeah, man, the hip hop community and the poetry community is really in a distraught shape right now. I mean, over this whole situation, and just want to send the condolences to her family, man, and and the children and all of that, man. That's a real heavy topic that a lot of people are expecting me to talk about this week. I got to gather my thoughts about everything, man. So just want to let everybody know that's watching. Like, I ain't forgot about y'all. On top of we had a crazy situation over here on the east side, Van Dyke and Outer Drive, where the daycare was a daycare Outer Drive in Van Dyke, where a man was found to be fondling a 4-year-old girl at the daycare. And they raided the daycare and arrested him. And her mother was actually here at the studio with me today, telling me about a lot of the situation, and she'll be here with me, sharing some info. Okay. Next, real soon. I'll just say it like that. So
give her our regards from the Detroit Stand Up Podcast and our condolences and whatnot. It's all love coming from here and positive vibes.
Yeah, mad pop. I'm laughing at one of the comments that my man Brown put. So we're gonna go right into the topic, but I had a big beef with Mr. What's his name?
Chime
time.
You had a beef, or you just commented? I don't think you had it.
No. I had I jumped into it because
you inserted yourself into.
Yeah, most definitely, because he made my city look bad. Now, I'm not saying that Detroit have some bad restaurants. Everybody know that. We got some restaurants that Ike will be like, I'm not messing with. Mark got some restaurants where I'm not messing with, and Dave probably has some restaurants that I'm not messing with. But it's in house. And the only thing I kept saying was, now listen, I got mad love for the brother, but me, and everybody not like me, and everybody not like Ike, everybody not like Mark. But what I wanted him to do was, if you come to my city, Mr. Detroit City, and you do food reviews, at least go back and say, hey, listen, this is what you need to do. Don't go on like you sitting in the car, like you get the food, you sit in the car, and then now you finna talk shit about the restaurant.
If it's shitty, yeah.
But if it's shitty, I'd rather for Ike to say it's shitty because you from Detroit. But I don't need an outsider to come into my city and shit on it and then talk shit. And then people in the comment that's from the city of Detroit will piggyback off this bullshit. So me, I protect my city. The only person that can talk about my city is Ike, Mark, me, and people from the city of Detroit.
I don't think he's not talking about the city. He's talking about
the food, right?
Individual establishment
that's in the city of Detroit. That's in the city of Detroit. I'd rather for you don't listen. If you ain't got nothing to say, nice. And I'm only talking about Detroit.
Sugarcoat.
No, don't. I just need to be like, well, listen, this ain't hitting. Right. Some of the things he was talking about, he was going hard, and I'm looking like, that's fucked up. And people in the comment was like, and them true facts. That's true. Hey man,
if they agreed with him about what he said, then
he was shitting on the city of Detroit.
He was shitting on some
restaurants in the city of Detroit. I don't shit where I live at.
So you just give everybody a pass even if they
no. I just don't. I ran into some food critics or some food trucks that I was like, damn, this shit ain't good. I just didn't go back. I didn't go back and say, Ike, don't fuck with it. Mark, don't fuck with it.
Why? If I ask you about that place,
I say, Ike, you got to go up there and see. I didn't like it.
So you had shitty food, and I'm gonna ask you as somebody who respects your thought of food. And I say, how's the food there?
I would have to
take my word for it. Go read the book for yourself. Read Rainbow.
What I would do is I say, Ike, I didn't like the food, but you may like it. That's what I'm gonna do. Because first of all, we 80% in the city of Detroit.
You know what, Dave? And I get your sentiment, right? But at the same time, listening to a food critic, you should feel that way anyway. If they say something, you should still know that you have your own palate.
Not in my city. You do that shit somewhere else.
I don't think he listened.
Yeah.
Okay.
You hear what he said? It ain't got.
I totally understand.
About the city, bro.
I'm just. It's about. God, we only have a couple food trucks in the city of Detroit. Everybody, Mark trying to get money. Ike, you trying to get money. I'm trying to get a little money.
What's wrong with their opinion, though? If that's how you feel, I mean, but if you listen, so if somebody from the city said something bad, then it's okay from somebody from the city to come back. So it's just solely because he's not from the city, he can't say anything bad about the city. Is what you're saying? Have you ever been to a city like you said? You said a lot of bad things about Vegas.
Right? I said I don't like Vegas. That's it. I never shitted on Vegas. I said Vegas is not me. I never go to Vegas. I'm finna go to Vegas next month. The only reason why I'm going to Vegas next month because my man rolled out the whole the carpet for me and the wife. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna represent because my wife wanna go.
Of course.
But I'm not gonna shit on Vegas. I know Vegas ain't for me. I told G-Fan.
He didn't shit on Detroit. He shit on an establishment
that's in the city of Detroit. That means you.
Not you.
So if you go to Vegas and you don't like a restaurant and you say that you didn't like it, you're shitting on the whole city of Vegas.
Me personally, I'm never gonna say nothing about that because I don't live there.
But I think you kind of tapping into your feminine energy and having emotion behind the Detroit thing instead of thinking about it.
I live here,
masculine. Yeah,
so
too much emotion.
No. Listen.
It's two sides to the coin. This establishment fucked up and didn't fucking have their shit together. Whereas this an establishment that does, and he speaks highly of. It could be a tourist attraction for people outside of our state. You so concerned about the negative thing that's brought? It's positive shit brought too, because he don't have to come here.
I don't want him to come here.
It don't matter if you want.
I'm just saying. I
already
already put it out there.
So there was one restaurant in particular. I don't know how many he did this or the amount if he did it at all.
Right.
But he left a tip to the sum of around $2,000 at one of the establishments that he visited.
It must have been the strip club because that's where the streets. I'm just telling. It must have been the strip club because the streets said the nigga was in the strip club. So and then he do a review of the strip club that he at because the streets be talking. I said, who is this nigga right here? Where this nigga from? What's this nigga about? Because this nigga hating on my city. I need the reviews and the shit start coming in. So the nigga went to Patreon.
It wasn't a strip club that he left the tip at.
I was asking. He should have left the tip at the strip club where the bitches was at.
Why? What are you talking about, bro?
What I'm talking about.
You say you went to where?
The word on the street is the nigga was at the Patreon. Patreon. I don't go to strip club. What's the name of it? Okay. What? Okay. Ha ha ha. What's the name of the strip club?
I'm sorry, Dave.
Because I don't go to strip club. What's the name of the strip club? Help me out.
I don't know where he went.
What's the name of the strip club, Mark?
It's Pantheon.
Okay, Pantheon.
Okay, Pantheon.
Thank you, Mark, for correcting me.
Patreon
Thank you, Mark.
It's like GoFundMe. It's
Okay,
like a
okay.
donation site.
Same. Okay, that's okay. I'm glad that's a good laugh. So, what's the name of the club again, Mark? So,
Pantheon.
Pantheon. So the brother was at the Pantheon. He was there.
Yeah.
He didn't say strip club. He said if you want some good food, go to this food establishment. That's a strip club.
Well, I mean the strip clubs in Detroit, just like Coney Islands, are recommended to him. The reason why his dumb ass went and got 8 Coney dogs and waited an hour to eat them.
I got you.
Right? It's good food at the strip club. So he wasn't going to tip the strippers. He was going to experience the food that was there.
Right.
What's up, Mimi?
Right. And so when you talking about feminine and masculine, listen, masculine energy.
Don't eat at strip clubs, huh?
Masculine, they don't eat at strip clubs. Cause I think my game is too good to be going. It's like why I'm going into a strip club.
With the food, the lamb chops are fire. What are we talking about?
I don't go in the strip club.
It's just an ass shaking behind it.
Listen,
some banging ass
I don't
music.
need no ass while I'm eating.
Food is fire.
I don't need no ass while I'm eating. Look, to each his own.
I don't go like
okay,
that.
I'm just saying.
Good Grubhub or something.
For sure. All I'm saying is when you do the masculine versus feminine energy, masculine energy, it protects. So all I'm doing is protecting.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm doing. And the majority of what's going on in the world right now is the world is effeminate.
That's what I said, Mimi. I said that's just a setup. Dave is setting us up for the bullshit.
So Mimi not here. So Mimi shouldn't. So Mark shouldn't even be. So anyway,
we in the comments.
Yeah, I know. You're definitely comments. You definitely comments for Mimi. But look, when you're dealing with feminine energy, and I had to do my research on it and everything, and of course, I may or may not get it right. So we can throw this out there because everybody when I throw this topic out there, people like to try to pick shit apart. When you got
that's what they're supposed to do
for sure. Sword, iron sharpen iron. But when you're dealing with feminine energy is like over the world. Like the earth is feminine energy. Mm-hmm. Jewelry is feminine, and anything that's feminine. I'm listening. Okay, I'm just saying, feminine energy. A woman is a feminine energy.
Of course,
you gravitate towards that. Mm-hmm. So money is feminine energy. You gravitate towards that because everybody's trying to get money.
Yeah, but go ahead.
Jewelry is feminine energy. Earth is feminine energy. Anything that you gravitate towards is feminine. A gun is feminine energy.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Anything that you gravitate to.
Just because I gravitate to it.
You gravitate to that. It's majority of the stuff on the earth is feminine energy.
Okay.
And so when you got a woman that you in love with, you gravitate to that. That's feminine energy. When you, when you
does women, are women not attracted to men?
Women gravitate towards feminine energy.
Women gravitate
towards feminine energy.
No, they do not.
In a sense, I get what he said. Like I asked that because I wanted to see where he was going in it. But actually, in some cases, it guess it depends on how the woman is wired. I mean, because some women like bad boys, right? But some women, the majority of them
That has
nowadays,
nothing to do with feminine and masculine.
If a woman, if a man,
women,
if
he's a bad boy or
women,
not, it's
no,
weird.
what I'm saying is women do identify more so with with men. I'm sorry, who identify with, but not maybe more so live in their feminine energy. You know what I'm saying? Enough to be able to relate to them. You know what I'm saying? How some women say that, oh well, you're not, you're inconsiderate to my feelings. You know what I mean? That being considerate to a woman's feelings would be him being tapped into his feminine.
and so what
energy.
they want you to do, they want you to gravitate towards them. When a woman is like, you don't listen to me, you don't give me no money, you don't buy me anything, you don't do this, she wants you to gravitate towards her.
I wouldn't call masculine and feminine energy in that type of sense though.
Okay. That's exactly what it was, and when I was looking at it, I was like, wow, that's amazing.
So where did you get this information about money being feminine energy? And it's just off the sense of
gravitate,
what you
energy,
gravitate to.
what you gravitate to, whatever you women gravitate to men that have a lot of women. Wouldn't you say? Mm-hmm. If a dude, and I'm only using Mark as an example. If Mark is a playboy and Mark got a lot of women,
it's more or less
women gonna gravitate towards Mark because they see the charismatic what Mark does. He's a gentleman. He does this, and Mark got fine. So women normally would gravitate towards Mark.
My Facebook page is a testament to that. I got 95% of the shit is women.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, player.
I'm just saying. I mean, he's speaking truth on that one.
I'm saying
that ain't
it's
me
not
being a player. I ain't fucking all that.
I'm saying it's not necessary in the sense of if you have a bunch of women, it's just more of if you are highly like sought after in the sense of that.
Women gravitate towards married men.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, right? Women, it's like they're attracted to the estrogen that they smell from another woman and shit. Like it's just the chemical attraction. You ever been in a relationship? As soon as you get with a chick and shit, now you getting calls and chicks trying to get at you and shit. It's just I want to say natural thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then it's like when you ain't got no chick, you in this fucking dry spell. You in the goddamn desert.
Yeah.
Shit. You in the motherfucking drought.
I had to ask my mother that when I walked in the house. I said, "Mom, let me ask you this." She like, "Oh Lord, here we go with your answers." I said, "Damn, okay. Let me ask you this." I said, when you was liking Daddy, tell me something about Daddy. Tell me some of his good qualities. She said he worked every day.
Masculine.
He had money. He provided protection. He provided money. He did things in the beginning before he started wilding out. Everything that she told me as far as like what she liked, it was all feminine. And I was like, and she talked about some of the girls. I said, bingo, we got action.
What girls?
The girls that used to like my father.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know, everybody wanted Brown, and she got him. Mm. Then she went to Detroit and everything, got turned out by, them Detroit people because he from Mississippi, and, it's history. Fuck shit up.
Now, I agree with everything that you said as far as one and a half of one of the components. When you said money is feminine, right? I believe that money can still be used as a masculine tool.
Correct.
Right? And then just like the gun, right? I don't know if I believe so much so as that the gun is feminine, because when you just spoke on the components that your mother liked about your father, you said protection was one of them, and that's what a gun is to me, is a tool for protection. It's not nothing that I gravitate to or I'm attracted to. So it's more so a tool, just like money. So. But I understand what you're saying. It does attract people. People use it as a tool. But if you use, it's all about how you use the tool.
Right. If you leave the money there.
I put it to you like this too.
I use the tool of money to make more money. I don't use it to attract motherfuckers, but it does attract. But it attracts money.
Yeah.
So it's about how you use the tool.
And it attracts.
It attracts women, of course. It attracts women, of course. Yeah. But see, that's it's all about how you use it.
Yeah.
If you wear the money, then yeah, you're gonna use. Then it's gonna attract the women. You're using the tool in the way that is, you're using the tool in the feminine
I would
way.
say too, to make sure it's not when you say where, it's not more or less in a physical form. It's just in the confidence you have. They can tell.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And when you're dealing with masculine energy is, let me get it right. Masculine energy is when a man is, or masculine energy, and it didn't say man, but masculine energy is when you able to do and put work into.
Provide.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna work. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna go out and do build.
Yeah.
That's masculine. But majority, and it kind of made sense. I was like, wow. If you look at the world is governed by
Masculine and feminine energy.
right, and majority feminine energy, because anything you gravitate to is feminine.
The only thing I'll say is like the whole thing about the gravitation thing is not necessarily.
That's energy, Ike, though.
I understand
I'll say
energy,
this.
but
I see a parallel between this conversation that we're having in life and the chessboard, right? Where the woman, that feminine energy, can make moves that the masculine energy can't make.
Yeah, no,
Right?
I agree with that.
So although she is the more, I want to say, dominant piece on the board, the game still revolves around the king.
Right. And it's nothing wrong with that. It's just
There's more. So when you say there's more feminine energy in the world, right? There's more power in the feminine energy on the chessboard. But the real strength still lies in the king.
right. And I had to explain that before I left. I was reading it. I had to explain that to my daughter.
Okay.
And it took me a while because you trying to break something down. You trying to break the day's mathematics down to an 18-year-old that look at TikTok. So I had to, it took me a little while to explain, but when I broke it down to her, my son caught on quick, but beautiful, it took her a while to understand what I was going through. So I had to break it down in parables and then give it to her in bits and pieces and everything. And so so I hit her with I had to hit her with the grand rising this morning, and she was like, "Is that masculine or feminine energy, Daddy?" I'm like, "That was 3 days ago, beautiful." But
we coming back with
which I like that. I like that. So it's just that made me really, really rethink my thinking, and it was amazing how when I thought that, Brother Kaba was talking about the same thing, and I dived into it even more. Pause. I don't know if I say pause. Dive into it, but I dived into the information of him talking about that, and it opened up a bigger knowledge of self when he was talking about that. So that's where I got this topic from.
Okay, understood.
So, Dave, if someone was to ask you to define masculine energy, what would you say that it is?
Masculine energy is from what I've read, and this is the topic that I just came about. I thought it was interesting.
So this is not your opinion. This is from what you read.
This is from what I read, and when I read it, it resonated with my spirit. I was like, wow. And it was a woman that was explaining this.
Okay.
And so masculine energy is, what did I say? Masculine energy is when you put work into. So when I get up every day and I'm moving and I'm working and I'm at the gym and I'm
So if a woman goes to the gym, what is that? Is that masculine?
That's I mean she's still in her she's still in her feminine. She's still that's still feminine energy.
And then a good point was made in the comments as well earlier. Said if women are attracted to feminine energy, and why do women have such of an issue with relationships with other women? And we're not even just talking about
because it's not none of that.
Huh?
I don't think it's what he's saying. It has some like it's there. You can make a point of it, but I think ultimately masculine energy is strong. Masculine energy is confident. It's control. It's dominance. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Feminine energy is soft. It's caring. is catering, is nurturing. You know what I'm saying? To be able to have a woman in her feminine energy, you can have her do, as long as you're not taking advantage, she'll do anything for you.
Yeah.
And she'll do exactly what she's supposed to do and take anything you give her and multiply it. That's when masculinity is in its true purpose, and feminine energy is in its true purpose. When I can get my ideas from God, from the source, and then come back to you and you can multiply it and make it better and work with it with me, that's the true masculine and feminine energy together working hand in hand. I love
The
it.
yin yang.
And
the
I think
yin and the yang.
Yeah, and I think that's why it's very important that men learn from other great men so they can pass this down. And because majority of the times men don't get the correct teaching. And so
Of course.
when you run up on a young lady, you coming off as that feminine, you meet her energy with her energy and it's colliding.
No, I'm not. I'm not walking up to any woman.
I'm just. That's actually the when I asked the question, the answer to the question that I asked in my mind was the fact that reason why women have a problem with a relationship with another woman is because they have a natural competition for each other. It seems as if they compete, or it's like one trying to get one up on each other inadvertently without saying it.
But where do you?
I don't know that to speak on that.
But I
I
asked.
ain't even in that world.
I asked that like
Well, you're a woman, of course.
like where do women like my mother don't compete, like the elders.
New age shit. Yeah, it's just some new age.
This
shit.
definitely new age shit, because my mother, and I know a whole bunch of people that's on my block that's older women. Older women don't compete with older women. Like
That's cap.
my mother never competed. If
Not to the scale that these young chicks, or maybe when they were younger they did, but now when they like it's not the same climate. That these
when
young
my
chicks-
and we on and I'm gonna keep it a buck 50.
Nothing is though. Nothing
Yeah.
is. We are not in no type of position
Most
today
definitely.
to look back 20 years, 30 years and be like, it's the same.
Right.
Nothing is.
My mother was never gonna call the lady that my dad was fucking. She was just gonna leave it alone.
But it was people out there her age that was doing it.
Well,
for sure.
it-
For sure. Our fathers and grandfathers have told us the stories in the fucking barbershops and shit. Like, come on.
It was a lot of the elders, the older women were not running up on trying to call out. Like, they knew if he had a family across town.
It's a whole song, ain't it? Woman, woman.
That's a song, though. What was you talking about? I'm just saying. But I got you. I got you. But I don't want to lose base on what we talking about, because it'll go left and then it become about relationships, and that's the thing that I'm like. If you know your lane, I think you stay in your lane, because majority, like now, all people talking about relationships.
Yeah, because they're important. They're important.
They're okay. I don't think they're important.
You're married.
How are
Dave.
you married? What the fuck are you talking about? That didn't make sense.
Listen, that's not important. The important thing is God.
Yes, that's
So
obvious.
but that be the first, like, majority of couples, the majority of the people now in 2023, like this new age, what we talk right now, the first thing somebody bring out is relationships. They don't begin with God and then move on. It be like, this relationship don't work, and then they start with whatever they start with. They start right there. It's never with, okay, listen, God brought that person to me, or I prayed for that.
Because this is why.
Why?
Because the expectation is that you are working on yourself correctly in pursuing God's self. We don't need to talk about that as a group. As a group, let's talk about why aren't we handling ourselves correctly as far as relationships and that is concerned. Because if I'm a follower of God and if I'm always pursuing, I'm gonna meet somebody at the top. So I'm not really
But when but if you're a follower of God, and everybody say they're a follower of God, everybody say that they believe in God.
Everybody do not say
Okay,
that.
so if you believe in God,
Yeah, I do.
I'm just saying, no, not you, Ike, not Mark, but if they believe in God, relationships shouldn't be the first thing that come out their mouth. It should be God. And how my connection with God is, because if your relationship, if you talking about relationships all the time, your connection with God is fucked up.
I don't know. I can't agree with that.
If you who, like when I asked Dave, Ike, who your source, Ike?
It's God.
Right. So everything in your everything in your life connects with God. Majority of females and men, you can see they posting about relationships. They posting about this, but that connection is never hooked up with God. You talking, you say you believe in God, but your connection and who you hook up with ain't God. Cause you talking, like I be looking at. I had to cut this shit off because it get the drain. It get the.
Why? See, this is where you get it kind of. The devil works too, and the devil's job.
You giving the devil credit, guy?
Because it's here.
It don't. Go ahead.
But this is the reality of the situation, bro. Since we here, you know what I'm saying. The devil send you people too. The devil send you opportunities too. You know what I'm saying. So and if you ever lose your sight on God, if you ever waver just a little bit, it only take a crack in the door. You know what I'm saying, to allow the wrong spirits and things. Like, you may be very, very, very strong within your spirituality. Everybody not like that, Dave.
And then for you to say what you say, Dave, you know how the saying goes, the greatest trick the devil ever played was to convince man that he didn't exist. So if you actually operate like he don't exist, are you not giving him more leverage?
Who?
The devil. Or does he not exist?
Or the evil's at hand.
Evil does not exist. Light couldn't exist without darkness.
That's darkness. That's not evil. You need darkness and you need light. I think majority of the time people give this devil or the enemy credit more than they give God. Like, we can talk about everything that we talk about. Majority of people talk about more negative stuff than they talk. If you sit up and talk about God 24/7, there's no way that the devil or the enemy can come into your life. It's what you spending your time with. And who told you that? So I don't look at the devil did this. I just hook up with the connection. That's all I do every single day. But when I say that, it may get a little backlash. I just keep hooking up to the connection. If it don't work, one day I just keep connecting, hooking up. God, where you at? God, where you at? I don't worry about what's going on. I know where the connection is. Yeah, and I connect with it. I'm not worried about nothing else.
And that's where we allude to things where you kind of come across as like you some alien or some shit, like life shit don't come your way or some shit like that. Like, we all deal with shit.
It's how you deal with it, man.
But listen what I'm saying. We all deal with demons. Are you telling me you don't deal with no demons?
I don't deal with no demons.
Don't nothing come your way.
Don't nothing come my way.
Ever.
Don't nothing come ever.
Okay, cool.
Because I know what my connection is.
That don't mean I don't know what my connection just because.
When you talk about the devil, the enemy, trials and tribulations of the world, your connection is fucked up.
I ain't gonna say my connection fucked up.
No, I'm not talking about you, Ike. But when you hear people talk about those worldly things, the devil, oh man, and you know,
that's not a worldly thing.
That's a worldly thing, because when you give it more, when you talking about more than when you talking, the connection is God. When you talking about when you can talk about God more than you talk about whatever's going on, you good. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
I don't disagree that you good, but with the lack of acknowledgement of real shit is where the issue is.
What's the issue?
The issue is you have this. If you have a spiritual wall up so great that no shit come your way, you need to do more than just a podcast. You need to walk on water. You need to do all that shit too.
That don't have nothing
because it's designed. It's designed for that.
just because
listen. The more you are connected to God, the more you are chased by the devil.
who made that fucking quote up, Ike?
What do you mean made that quote up? That's reality.
That ain't no reality, Ike.
Okay.
The God and devil don't work like that.
Okay.
Your quote was what, Ike, again?
The more you pursue and chase God, the more the devil chases you.
That's bullshit. I hope don't nobody believe that bullshit.
Okay. It's the truth.
Okay, cool.
More money, more problems.
Listen, the world has made like shit like that. Black on black crime.
That's
No,
nothing.
that's the same thing.
That's
Those are like
the fuck did you just say?
that type of lingo.
It's not lingo. It's
Slang, reality.
It's reality.
God, your reality. God, you can make your reality whatever you want to. That's all I'm saying. So and it goes back because we be talking about this shit all the time. Dave is never gonna say the devil is the devil is busy. Why the fuck would I give something that don't govern me credit? I'm giving. Okay, God, where you at? I only look. Even if it's a situation, God, where you at? My mentality kicks in.
So that's you acknowledging that it's a situation.
No,
God,
that means I'm acknowledging because I don't even think in my mind I'm already programmed that's not even a situation. God, where you at? God, where you at? I'm constantly asking God, where you at?
Yeah.
And it gets into my memory. It gets into my spirit. Once it gets into my spirit, it comes out my mouth. Once it comes out my mouth, I'm good. And I'm moving on. I don't need to be worried about that. And that's what I have to train beautiful on stuff like that. They got it. But the little girl, I gotta break her down because she'll go out and be like, well, Daddy, it was a situation. Okay, where your source at? Who your source? God. And I gotta train her to think the same way because she around people that don't think like that. I don't give credit to nobody but God. That's it.
So you go through shit. You just don't acknowledge it.
I don't. If it seemed like I'm going through something, I
never said that.
I'm just saying.
I just asked you just a human to human.
Right. No, I don't be. If you looking at me calling me a human, I ain't a human.
I said that. You was alien.
Right.
And then why
the fuck I'm gonna be? I'm God. I don't want to be no alien. God, where you at? Hook me up.
Anunnaki, bro.
I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. And feminine, masculine energy. So and God, that's all it is. That's all. You got your quote, man.
Oh, yeah. Let me check it. What you doing you doing something for the game on Sunday?
The Lions game?
Yeah. Playoffs.
No, I'm just
Stafford coming back.
No, I'm just
tough spot. It's a tough spot, bro.
Mark already know that I listen. Detroit stand up. Beer gang gonna stay on 1,000. You looking for me to be rooting for? University of Michigan is parade tomorrow, right? I hope it be like fucking 90,000 feet of snow.
It's fitting. It's Ann Arbor.
Yeah, shit gets shut down.
They deserve to celebrate they dub, bro.
After 26 years.
Was it 26? It might have been 30. Oh, you didn't know? Yeah, 26. I'm tripping. And the first one was a shared one. So this is the actual title.
You definitely have to share some pussy with somebody, huh?
You could hit that.
Nah. See, that's that devil shit.
How? What are you talking about?
Just saying.
I ain't about to go there with niggas.
The devil walking.
Y'all niggas wild. I'm talking about like.
I ain't never shared nothing like that, Mark.
You pulled your dick out in the same room with a nigga.
Bam, there we go. He ran a Trizane for the 40 ball.
I ain't talking about all that, bro.
Yeah. Go blue.
All right, here go the quote.
Like.
You are not what you did. You are what you repeatedly do. That's the quote. So don't repeatedly think you God buddy and can't explain the vulnerability of what God buddy is.
And we gonna see y'all next week. Hopefully everybody's cool in this snow. Hopefully it stops snowing.
Mimi about to go off on you.
Man, Mimi gonna catch a stray somewhere, man. Stop playing. Detroit stand up. Have a beautiful day.
Get home safe.
Mark.
It wasn't bad.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile